What's up guys, it's me, Say Baby, and I'm back in business. Today, we will be making an Inferno Minion sub. Last time, I created this combat minion sub, and it did well, but people have been asking me to make an Inferno minion sub, so that's what we're going to be doing. Here's an example of what we're going to be building today. It's basically just a cube for the minion and a trapdoor underneath. And this is the base block we're going to be starting in. But before that, I'd like to ask all you guys to please subscribe to me. I'm almost at 350 subscribers. I'm like maybe 10 off, and I would really like to get there before the end of the school year, because that's like my goal. It used to be 300, but I surprisingly surpassed that by a lot, and I'd like to thank all of you guys for the support that I've been given by all of that. And my bandana just popped up again. Okay, let's just go into the materials, guys. And yeah. Okay, so for the materials, you're going to need around 2 stacks and 5 blocks for your setup. You would prefer them to be non-flammable, because stuff like wood does not go good with blazes. After that, you're going to need around 4 to 5 stacks of glass. I do not know the exact number, but I'm sure that will pop up on the screen right now, if it hasn't already. Next, you're going to need 1 trapdoor for underneath the Inferno minion, so you don't get blown up by the Infernos. Or if you can tank them, you can just either work with like your aspect of the void and just kill the mobs and collect your minion, which if you're able to take those mobs, like tank them, then I'd assume that you have enough money for an either work too. And finally, after that, you only need, well, your Inferno minion. I do not have one currently, but I've seen a lot of my friends who are way more skilled than me do that, or like have use for Inferno minions. And I can say that this is the exact design that they used. So yeah, let's get into the building. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to use your quartz blocks and build 4 blocks out of the center of this center block where you're going to be placing the Inferno minion on. And there's only going to be 1 Inferno minion per box. I wouldn't recommend any more unless you're able to find a way to fit them all. But I think if you want to be the best, just put 1 Inferno minion. So after you made a grid, it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, or 9 blocks. It's like a 9 by 9 grid. You're going to fill in the middle to make a platform, as seen over there. Obviously the 5th block in the stacks and 5 blocks is the center block, which has already been used, and that's why I don't have a stack in 5. But after this, you're going to make some platforms going up to 6 blocks tall. So technically 7, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do the same, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you link them up. You can actually never mind. But after you link these blocks up, with my last 4 quartz blocks, you can start filling in the walls with glass, because glass looks better than just a box of blocks, and I'd say it looks way better. And if you can't see it, I'm using white stained glass with like a mod, so it's kind of hard to see, but you get the idea. So you're gonna fill all sides, including the top. So like 5 sides, and they're all a 5x7 grid, so that's like 35 blocks each, which should, with 5 stacks, should be plenty amount. I should have some extra, but like to be safe. And besides, if you're using Inferno minions, you're probably going to be using more than one Inferno minion. I know this is a lot of yapping, but it just takes a long time for me to place all these blocks. So actually, I'm just gonna skip to the end. And yeah. Okay, so now that I'm done with this, and I actually had 2 stacks extra, which is surprising. I did not realize it took that little. You're going to mine the center block, which is going to be this one. If you just count 4 from the center, you can find here. And actually, let me just go up in here. You place your minion down first, and since the minion it can float on the block, you can just mine down, place the trap door, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Just telling you that this is just a building tutorial. I have nothing to say about how to actually use Inferno minion, since if you're going to do that, you could probably just look at some setup guides or like tutorials like that. But I just wanted to help you guys. I know a lot of you have been asking. And yeah, thank you.